Hi, I'm Alex McCord, and welcome to The Real Deal on TheStir.com, where we break down the week in reality TV. This week, it's the finale of Tamra's OC wedding and episode 6 of The Real Housewives of Miami. First of all, Tamra and Eddie are married. Congratulations to them. We begin with panic over dresses, the housewives, and some waxing, as you do. This is Tamra's third wedding, so she has 3 bridal gowns. I mean, it makes perfect sense to me. Seriously, if you're filming a TV series about a big extravagant wedding and you have help from producers, why not go big? I was thrilled on Tamra and Eddie's behalf to see 3 pages of promotional consideration in the end credits. That means they got some great deals, as well they should, for putting their big day on camera. Go ahead and make the big day bigger. Diane, the wedding planner, puts all the housewives in the corner by themselves. Now, this is not as exclusionary as it might seem. There are probably going to be 2 crews, one filming the bride and groom, one filming the housewives. This gets them out of the way so that the guests who are not there to work can enjoy the party. Oh, did you think I forgot the Brazilian waxing scene? Oh no. Tamra gets the muzzle of the decade for allowing them to film her getting waxed. The runners-up are the man of honor and his buddy for holding Tamra's legs up in the air. Yes, folks, that's reality TV. It was a beautiful wedding. All the family members made up. We got to see Lynn Curtin, former housewife, and all the OC ladies hugged it out. So, did you like this 3-part miniseries, or was there not enough drama? Or are you just waiting for Nene's wedding premiere tomorrow? Speaking of drama, let's get over to The Real Housewives of Miami, episode 6, season 3. In addition to the 2 Miami bridezillas, we've got mean tweets confronting the parents, Lisa Hallergate, and a big case of, "Mommy, I don't care." These were so interesting from a behind-the-scenes perspective. Let's break it down. First, 2 men fighting. Joanna's fiancé, Roman, can't stand Adriana's husband/fiancé, Frederick. Why? Because of a mean tweet. Frederick retweeted a nasty tweet written by somebody else about Joanna and Roman. This is where I ask myself as a former housewife, has the entire franchise jumped the shark? What do you do about this? How do you fix it? So the first season of the show, the cast members tend to usually be regular people. After the shows start airing, suddenly they are celebrities with huge internet followings. With New York, most of us weren't on Facebook or Twitter until season 3, but with the newer franchises, it starts immediately. So all these newly minted reality stars are online, and they are reacting and responding to the praise and the attacks they get from fans. Then the cast members are roped into it, pitted against each other, and then suddenly all these internet fights bleed into the TV show. We saw it on season 4 in New York with the now departed Lynn in Chicago, who started a firestorm around Jill Zarin that engulfed the entire cast. We see it right now on New Jersey. While I love social media as a way of counteracting malicious editing, when the tweeting actually comes into the storyline of the show, do you want to see that, or is it too hard to understand? In any case, the men made up quickly, and if the women made up that quickly, there would be no show. Let's move on to Mommy, I Don't Care. We, the viewers, are reminded that Adriana and Leah's sons are friends. Leah's son's birthday is coming up. Adriana's son is going. So before the party, we have a sit-down where Adriana asks her son, "Are you worried about Mommy's fight? Are you worried about Mommy being secretly married for 5 years? What do the kids say at school about this fight between me and Leah?" And the son says, "Mommy, nobody talks about it. Nobody cares. Nobody even knows who you are." I nearly wet myself because I've been there, done that. Reality TV cast members are emotionally isolated while filming, and you have to be in order to get the job done. All these co-workers are your whole world. You're with them all the time. You're drinking too much. You're believing all the misinformation that's being fed to you like a game of telephone. And sometimes it's hard to remember that the whole world is not actually experiencing it with you. Son says to Mom, "We don't care. Go away. Love you. Go make your money. Let me do my homework." Every single housewife's kid I've ever met who is old enough to talk, including our own, says the same thing. "Y'all are crazy. Love ya. Go away." Meanwhile, at the Hochsteins, Lisa is such a delightful wind-up housewife. I find myself wondering whether she's ever had a thought in her head that wasn't put there by producers while she's filming. But it's not her I'm watching this week. It's her husband. Lenny Hochstein threw down on his parents, accusing them of being rude and a multitude of other sins. He had bigger hives than I have ever had. He was purple. He nearly told his mother she was a mean girl in high school. All I have to say is the show may end, Lenny, but your mom will still be there. Hope it was worth it. Finally, while shopping for bridesmaids' dresses, Adriana would rather use dirt given to her by storyline producers than try on dresses. The longer this feud goes on, the more I think I owe Leah Black an apology for calling her the villain. So, if you dig up this People article from the 1990s, the Blacks' friends were all surprised to find that they had been married for 4 months before their actual wedding. Apparently, they didn't want to scoop their big plantation wedding. Their house was under renovation, and no one would ever have found out. But they had a break-in, and stupidly, they wrote Leah's married name down on the police report. Whoops. Adriana is calling hypocrite. And while there's a little truth to that, here's why I think Leah wins. 1. Adriana's secret marriage lasted 5 years, not 4 months. 2. While this was going on, Adriana pretended to be single. She dated. She said she was a broke single mother. She wasn't sure if she could commit. They broke up. Leah and her husband Roy did none of that. They didn't break up. They didn't pretend not to be together. They just had a lie of omission that was soon corrected. One of these things is not like the other. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Will Lisa Hochstein be executed by the Bridezillas for being a bridesmaid's double agent? And now that Tamra's spinoff is over, what would you like me to watch next? Let me know, because I can't watch every single show on television, but I will read all of your suggestions. For now, I am Alex McCord, and this is The Real Deal on thestir.com. See you next week. Bye-bye.